Hi, this is Mark Winkle with Real Money from Pocket Change video series, and today I'm going to talk to you about internet scams, how to avoid getting ripped off, or if you've been ripped off, how to get a refund. Now these guys are really sharp. They lie, they cheat, they steal, and then they constantly bombard you with junk email filling your inbox. And one of the biggest scams out there is fake schools or useless schools with useless degrees and online schools. The way this works is you go on a job site or a career site and you post your resume, and you go down through and it says, automatically loads. If you load your resume to that job site or career site, you start getting junk emails saying, would you like educational opportunities, etc. Would you like to go back to school? Some of them will call you and hassle you, and something you don't want, because you're going to burn up your internet time, you're going to burn up your cell phone minutes, and it's a waste of your time. Most of these schools are not accredited, they're not certified, they're not registered with your state. The credits will not transfer to any community college or university anywhere in the United States. If they do transfer, it's to a few small select universities or colleges that will take some of the credits. So the best thing to do is to stay away from them. Any of those colleges or universities or technical schools that advertise on career sites and job sites, resume sites, stay away from them. Those degrees are almost virtually worthless. I know no one that I've talked to, and I've traveled extensively across the United States, over 800,000 miles, that has gotten a career advancement from one of these tissue paper diploma mills. They're not accredited by the federal government. They're not accredited for student loans. They're not accredited for Pell Grants, and they're not accredited, more likely, by your state board of regents. So if you're going to get a degree, go to an actual college, and a brick and mortar college that you can actually physically know that the place that actually exists. Another thing is internet money markets, money making scams. The way this works is you'll see it on a job site or a career site, or maybe just some junk email. And they'll say, I made $2,000 last month with my own website and all this. And you click on it and it goes into one of these money mill deals. And a lot of different tips that you can figure out these are scams. When you go to click on it to close that page, and it says, do you want to leave this page or stay on this page? And if you click leave the page, it'll show you a different price. If you go to click on leave the page again, it'll show you a different price. If you leave the page, you'll start getting junk email from them. You put it in your spam file and you still get junk email from them. And you'll get junk email in different formulas of their name, different variations of their name. And one of the things that I try to avoid is filling up my inbox with spam and junk. And these guys are real good at it. I get a lot of anonymous emails from people I don't know that says, you can make $264 a day, or you can make $97,000 by this time 3 months from now. Well, if it was that easy to make money on the internet, nobody would be working in factories or restaurants or anything else. Everyone would be working on the internet. Everyone would have their own money-making money printing website. And it's not that easy. So, don't send these crooks and shysters your money. Another big internet scam is getting emails from people saying, I want to rent your apartment, or I want to buy something, and I'm going to send you a wire transfer, and I'm going to send your product, what you're selling is $800. They'll send you a wire transfer for $2,000 and want you to wire the balance back to them. Well, I actually got, a year ago last Christmas, I had rooms in a big house for rent, and 2 people from Africa wanted to move. So I said, well, send me a certified check. Well, the 2 months rent was $600. They sent me a check for $2,000 and wanted me to get a wire transfer and send them the rest of it. And I turned in the checks, which had been drawn on stolen checks or closed bank accounts here in the United States. And those people hopefully have made new friends in prison. Time scams. I went to a foreclosure website, and they're not the only ones that run these scams, but these short-term memberships, whether it's a dating site or a foreclosure site or a sales site or a membership site, it says you must register and give us your credit card information for a limited membership, or 3 days or 7 days or 10 days. You get to look at the fine print on every page of their website, because this one company tried to scam me. It was an introductory information membership for $1.99. A week later, they hit my card for $87 for a monthly membership. This website was trying to scam me for $1,050 for a monthly list of properties they had available to sell. I turned around, filed a complaint with FTC.gov, which is the Federal Trade Commission, and I also filed a complaint with IC3.gov, which is FBI's Internet Fraud Unit, Internet Crime. So this is definitely internet crime, and these websites that list all kinds of stuff, there's scammers everywhere on these sites. Tread carefully. Do not send someone that you don't know money through a wire transfer. Buy things that you see you can put your hands on. If you're going to buy it from a reliable company. If you get scammed, file a complaint with IC3 and FTC.gov, and then email the scammer and say, you've got 72 hours to refund double my money, or I'm going to turn you in. And then go ahead and turn them in, because these people don't belong on the internet. They belong making friends in prison. They scam elderly. They scam all kinds of people, young and old, on the internet. These people need to be put behind bars. Bank scams, ATM fees. If you have overdraft protection and you go to an ATM and you're 50 cents over, they can charge your account $20 if you don't have overdraft protection. that will turn around and roll and roll and roll. A couple years ago, I was in Pennsylvania, middle of the night. I needed gas. The little gas station would not take a credit card or debit card, so I had to go to an ATM, get money, put fuel in the tank, and I was 50 cents overdrawn. Over 11 days, that 50 cents cost me $84 in banking fees. I didn't find that out until a month later when I got my statement, and I fought this company for almost a month trying to get my money back from them, and they refused. I closed my account, and they are located in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and that's all I'll say about them. Shopping scams, rebates that don't work. How many times have you bought something that says, oh, get a $3 rebate or a $10 rebate, and you mail it in? When it comes back, it either takes 2 to 3 months to get that check. And I got one for $3 last month that had my last name spelled wrong so poorly that my bank wouldn't even talk to me about cashing it. So if it says rebate, look the other way, buy the other product. Let's kill these mail-in rebate programs where they stand. They're a waste of your time, my time, and our money. Let's see. I think I've covered about everything on my list. So you have a good day. Remember, pull that pocket change out of your pocket, put it in a personal savings bank, and fill that bank up. Use that money to put gas in your car, to pay a bill when you're short on cash. And when you get $100 in it, put it in a savings account and start filling it again. This is Mark Winkle, Real Money from Pocket Change. I have a website, realmoneyfrompocketchange.com, a blog, realmoneyfrompocketchange.blogspot.com. I do advising for the European Union, European Commission. I just submitted last week to them to the press over in Europe, a proposed constitution of the United European Union, trying to get them to consolidate their debt under one country, one treasury, one government. But you know how it is to deal with politicians, and hopefully it'll happen. The markets over there are changing. They've accepted 90% of what I've advised them to do. Sometimes they're kind of slow, but they'll get it together, and so will you. So keep watching. Like I said, this is Mark Winkle from Real Money from Pocket Change. Listen to me on iTunes, and I just set up a smartphone and iPhone app as well. So have a good week.